up this super fast leveling. I'm probably the quickest Erst leveler in the entire world. Wait, what the hell? Why did it reset on me? WTF? Ugh. Give me a second. Okay, so there's this console command you can do in WoW, which will allow you to see nameplates from far away. It seems to have reset on me, though. So I need to look it back up so I can add it back in. I did save it somewhere, so it's just going to take me a second to look for the console command. Because I'm not going to be playing with... I don't want to be playing this game with having nameplates only show up when you're within 20 yards. Okay. So, is this the script? I think it is. No, probably not this. Nameplate max distance. I put it at 6 and it was more than doubled. All nameplates turned on. Oh, I don't want all nameplates turned on. All nameplates turned off. Oh my god. All nameplates turned off. All nameplates turned off. All nameplates turned on. And I run up to them, and when I'm within 20 yards, it'll show the nameplate. But if I'm too far away, it doesn't. So if I type this in and change this to a 6, still nothing? Oh my god, seriously? Did they change the console command so it no longer works? Oh my god. The default is V. Yeah, I have V change though. Hey here, I just wanted to say your videos are always my favorite on YouTube, especially the lore ones and stuff. Man, I need to make more lore videos then. Lore videos don't do very well, unfortunately. Plus there's an entire channel dedicated to lore, which does a pretty good job at it. So the stuff I do is just like stuff that Noble probably won't do, which is top 10 versions of lore, which are done very rarely, and the Villain's Corner, which is a very high effort thing, which is more than unique enough to stand on its own. God damn it. I'm just gonna have to play with nameplates like this. I think someone said there's an add-on I can install that will change this. Just actually worked for me. Just set it as normal. There's a built-in add-on. It changes intervals of 10 yards if you're interested. Maybe I did do an update to my add-ons today. Maybe it was the add-on I use. Key bindings, interface options. I've been like too busy to actually play Classic since a while ago. BM or MM? I'm BM. Hero, how are you already level 22? It's because I play all the time. That's why I'm such a high level. So it's threat plates. You can type it in by typing in... Okay, here we go. Show Blizzard nameplates, show friendly nameplates, show enemy nameplates. Automation, headline view out of combat. What the fuck does this mean? Health bar view, bar width, bar height, background. Force view by change the color, hardline view, cast bar. Show headline view, transparency. Scale. Names. Blizzard settings. Max distance. Max distance to show the target's nameplates and the target is behind the camera. What? Oh, I get it. Maximum distance to show nameplates. I want it farther than 20 feet though. It used to work. Why did they change it? This is the console command / script blah blah blah. It's just not working. They must have changed it. I can't understand a thing Noble says. It sucks that he makes more videos. I love lore, but so difficult to engage. Damn, did he just heal all of his health up? That's pretty ridiculous. Uh-oh, I'm asleep. I'm gonna turn down the sound effects a little bit because I'm using a gun. And those are kind of loud, and I need an add-on to like mute the gun sounds. You know, when I first equipped the gun, I was playing on muted anyway. So I didn't really notice it. Yeah, Blizzard changed it. Ugh. BM or MM? I'm BM right now. Someone in my guild told me Blizzard set the max to 20 yards. I mean, I know the max is 20 yards. That's why you could use a script command to change it. But it looks like they changed the script command to not work anymore. So now I need an add-on in order to see nameplates. Dude, why didn't you roll a warrior? Because warriors suck. Virgin? I mean, that's true, but that has nothing to do with why warriors suck. Noble's videos make me so relaxed with a sexy voice. Also make me mad and confused because I can't understand his accent. Am I the only one who doesn't have a problem understanding his accent? I don't think it's that difficult to understand. Is it because I'm a native English speaker? I don't know. Now I need to look for an add-on to increase distances on this. Blizzard is no longer working. It is no longer working for anyone else. Yeah, looks like someone else. Hopefully they fix the script people using. Gives clear advantage those to use it over who don't. Add-on interface option does not work for the add-on anymore from what I've seen. It looks like they're just disabling longer nameplates. Well, that's inconvenient. Warriors don't suck. You're right, they don't suck. They're just like really boring to play? Is that the right word for it? I'm just looking for a perfect word to describe the experience of playing a warrior. You know, if I want to fall asleep, maybe I'll play a warrior for a little bit on Classic. That'll put me in the mood. I main a warrior, get wrecked. You see? Case and point. I think he's Dutch, but I can't be sure. Yeah, warriors are boring AF. See, you guys get it. Oh my god. These nameplate distances. This is gonna piss me off. I don't like this. It's so close. Like, what the hell is even the point? Ooh, a waterlock footlocker. So this is where rogues go to level up their lockpicking. I'm half Dutch, should be able to understand him. Is he Dutch? I have no idea what noble is. I main a warrior, so get wrecked. I guess I'm just gonna kill shit randomly because I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey, is this your first classic tune or an alt? Technically, all of my classic tunes are alts. Since I'm probably not gonna be playing classic enough at max level where having a main matters. Because, you know, main is like the person you funnel all of your best gear into for raids and end game content, and I don't really plan on doing any of that. So I guess I'm just leveling up an alt right now, technically. Tedious is the word I would use. I mean, tedious and boring kind of go hand in hand. It seems like it's synonymous. Hey, quick question. Is there an add-on to display what totems are up on my screen? Repeating this because I get up and let my brother in. I think there is. Like, you know, I haven't played my shaman enough where that's mattered. But I vaguely remember seeing an add-on about totems doing exactly that. And I was like, oh, I should probably download this. I was like, maybe if I start playing my shaman, I'll do that. Okay, let's not talk about warriors, please. Warriors are gear dependent with a great weapon. I mean, quick question. Which class isn't gear dependent? Like, yeah, I get warriors are probably gear dependent, sure. But so is every other class. It's like, man, I don't want gear because my class, you know, doesn't need it for anything. What's your main character's level? 120? So if anything, I'm 2 times past the level cap. Hi, hero, just became unemployed. More time to play WoW and watch your streams, cry. Hey, when I became unemployed, that's when I started my YouTube channel. And if I hadn't been fired, I probably would have never have started because I have no motivation to do anything. So the only reason I did it was because, you know, I had a bunch of free time. And like 6 years later, I'm now doing it full time and I make like 5 times more than I used to at my old job. Having a much better time. YouTube is so much more fun. Game developers become better and better. Being great doesn't make it fun, TBH. I almost just asked what class you're playing. Currently I'm playing a warlock, as you can see with my pet and gun. Well, Zygar, it will take you a while. I mean, they fixed the leveling pass for Horde. I've been going pretty fast on Zygar. It was fixed server side. Still in Storm Rage. But on another account here. Oh. How come you don't just change your name to Illidan Stormrage so I'm not confused? Collect 5 Wrath Heads. Kill Wrath Head enemies around this beach. Ah, there they are. Is there a reason you chose Orc Hunter over other races? If you chose Alliance, what race would you choose? It's because Orcs are the second best Hunter race. And I didn't want to play a Troll. So that's why I chose Hunter. I mean Orc. If you want to see the rankings, you should just watch my video on the top 10 race class combinations in classic World of Warcraft. Blizzard nerfed it yesterday. That's super lame. They should stop nerfing fun things. So, increases the damage done by pets by 4% per rank? What? That's pretty darn good. Remember the naked rogue with starter level dagger in PvP? Yeah, like that was just done, you know, to show how broken Eviscerate was. They would have killed them much faster if they had actual gear on. You know, just because you have a pretty high baseline level doesn't mean gear doesn't still help you, you know? Just tuned in. Why'd you pick an Orc Hunter? Because he's cool. So Warlock is gear reliant for SP. Yeah, like, pets didn't really scale very well back then. I'm not even sure if they scaled at all. But a pet was never a majority of your DPS anyway. Thanks for the words of support. Mages goes for spell power in tier 2 POM Pyro. The POM Presence of Mind Pyroblast one-shot thing doesn't really exist in Classic. Because I'm going to assume they're not going to allow... whatchamacallit? Trinkets to stack. On-use trinkets to stack anyway. They kind of changed it because of PM mages. What server are you on? Type in ! servers to see that. How are you getting 226 experience? What? Now if I can only work and being a chef into Warcraft content. You know it. Although I will say, you know, I wasn't saying you should start a YouTube channel. I was just saying I got fired, and it was because of that I started my channel. It was more of a segue to talk about, you know, it's not the end of the world. Because it could lead to better things, but not specifically, yeah, go start a YouTube channel exactly like I did. That's what you need to do. Ooh, this axe is +3 agility? But this one has +5 intellect. I kind of like having a bigger mana pool. Did you decide to participate in No Fap September this year? Is that a thing? I don't usually participate in any kind of little challenges that people do. Here, do you have a dab macro already? I don't think you can dab in Warcraft. How are you getting 200 XP plus per kill? I don't know, just killing things. Is that a high or a low number? Or do you mean like the add-on that's showing me how much experience I'm getting? 232 experience points. Oh, I can go turn this in now. Stun resist is dope. Yeah, it is. Are you gonna switch to later MM later or Die Hard BM? I'm probably gonna play a new class once I hit 60. I don't think that'll really matter. I mean, you're level 23 doing a level 19 quest. Zygor isn't used for fast leveling. Even the creators said it on the forum. Oh, you guys don't understand how leveling works in vanilla, do you? Like, you want to do quests that are green to you? Because... Ooh, I don't like that. Friendly nameplates turned off. Here's the thing. You want to do quests that are green to you because you can complete them faster and you miss less often. It's more efficient to complete green quests than it is to complete quests at your level. Would you like to proceed to the Barrens for 22 to 23? Sure. Top 10 classic pets? Heck yeah, I should do that. Zug zug. Hello mate, I'm new to WoW. Is it possible to go 1 to 60 only grinding a decent time? Like, is it possible within 4 to 5 days on /played, or is it going to take much longer only grinding? It's actually a really efficient way to level up. I don't know about 4 to 5 days. Like, sure, if you're incredibly efficient and you know exactly what you're doing. I'm going to assume if you're new to WoW, though, that is 100% not the case, and it's going to take longer than that. But vanilla WoW is all about grinding anyway. The quests are basically there just to show you new grinding areas. How about a video on companions? My tomes don't do a good job of making me feel less lonely. I need to update my level. I'm 23 now. Fastest leveler in the West. I love your background music, Illidan. Good evening. Love the vids. How do you like vanilla? Good evening, Light Striffer. Vanilla's great. I wish I could play it more. Sadly, I have videos to make. Rested experience? Oh, I do have rested experience, don't I? /E, he's rested. I get 140 normally when I kill. Some of us play on private servers before launch, so yeah. Yeah, that's true. Y'all a bunch of cheaters. Next expansion is going to be about the nameplates problem. I hate the nameplates. So annoying. Hello there, hero. Is BFA worth buying right now? Because I don't feel like I have much time to play Classic. Yeah, BFA is great. It's like legitimately good right now. People who are saying aren't are just a bunch of crybabies who don't know any better. Do any of your streams get archived, or is it just you miss it? No, they're all archived. There's a playlist in the video description of the stream that'll show you the playlist that has all the old streams on it. It's just the streams themselves go set to unlisted, but they automatically get placed into a playlist which is public. So you can watch all of the unlisted streams in that public playlist. Have a good stream, man. Take care. Why, thank you, Kepler. You do not level by doing quests, you level by killing the quest mobs, and the experience from the quest is just a little bonus. Yeah, basically. Use the fly time to go to the toilet? I already used the toilet before I came here. Oh, I just saw a video today where Asmongold was talking about how he used Flight Path as an excuse to go use the restroom and stuff. Like 8 to 9 days if you're new, probably. 8 to 9 days of playtime, sure. /played. I currently have 1 day of playtime. Good evening. Hi, hero. Hello, Monty. Why are you so behind? Because I spend my time making videos about Classic instead of playing it. You know, I noticed, like, you know, there's a whole bunch of Classic WoW YouTubers, and, like, the best time to release Classic WoW videos is for the launch of Classic WoW, you know? And I went through, like, all of their channels to see how much they uploaded. And, like, none of them have uploaded any videos in, like, the past 2 weeks. I was like, oh my god. You know, obviously they're all playing Classic. It makes sense, because they make videos about it. That is so bad for your channel. You should be making videos about the game, not playing it. Because funny thing about making videos about the game, you don't actually need to play WoW to make videos about it. And in fact, that kind of gets in the way of making videos about it, because most of the time I spent editing, which is an incredibly time-consuming process. So, you know, they've all been enjoying the game, which means they can't make videos. Cool. Great comment about BFA. I 100% agree. You know it. Okay, time to grab some snacks. You horde. Hey, I have an Alliance character too. Not having a pee bucket and a poop sock. Poop sock's a new one. Didn't you play a paladin last time? Yeah, I was playing a paladin like 2 weeks ago. I was getting footage for my paladin video though. You have a lot more fun with Classic WoW launch if you don't treat it like a new WoW expansion, so take your time leveling and don't rush to max level. Hey, that's one of my tweets. This is why Kakyo can stream. He doesn't make videos. Exactly. Make video about macros, scary stuff. Like, if I need a macro, I just look it up online. I've been enjoying all your videos. Well, I mean, except if it's an easy one to make, like my Serpent Sting macro. It's just, you know, Serpent Sting, send in my pet to attack. Except Betrayal from Within. I don't have any more blood shards. Accept weapons of choice. I've enjoyed all the videos you've made on Classic, but I've not bothered playing it. Ah, a shame. Classic, it's lots of fun in small doses. I can totally see how it's real easy to burn yourself out playing it too much. Nice intellect staff. Why, thank you. It seems someone understands that, you know, hunters actually use caster stats in vanilla WoW. Make Camp Tarajo your home. Leave the building. Allies for nubs. Why are you not playing Alliance? Because I'm playing my Orc Hunter right now, obviously. Do you like the way you level in Classic rather than how you level in Modern? I was running kind of slow, so I thought maybe aspect of the cheetah wasn't done. Yeah, I like leveling in Classic more than leveling on BFA. That's pretty great. Are you planning on making a lore video about Nomergon? No. Honestly, at this point, there's more games before 60 than 60, so why even bother rushing? I mean, I wasn't gonna rush. As you can clearly see by how far my highest level character is on this. You have the pickled corpse, the cow, and the Jamaican blue boys. What? Oh, I thought he was dead already. You talked about clickers the other day in stream. I'm a clicker. I may need help or support group. Oh, right. Whenever anyone asks about why I use the default UI, my go-to response is, you know, the only people who need a fancy UI are clickers, so they can have the buttons in the middle of the screen so they can click them better. You know, as someone who's not a clicker, I don't really need those kinds of things. So you gank lobbies until they no longer see the game as fun, but a torturous reminder of their ineptitude. I don't play on PvP servers. Oh shit, I found the quest mod I was looking for. Wasn't expecting that. That means I'll use multi-shot on him. Oh my god, not being able to see his health plate. Oh, I have no health plates turned off. All nameplates turned on. Friendly nameplates turned off. Okay, I think we're good. I got what I needed, right? Yep. Okay, time to collect silithid eggs. I no longer have the claw I need in order to do that. I guess I need to go back to the I need to go back over to the crossroads to grab that item. Can he kill him on his own? Let's see, where is Camp Taranjo? There it is. Oh, I can probably do this. Has he not killed them yet? Oh my god. Killing a level 21 zebra has taken him so long. I wouldn't have left the battle if I knew it was going to take him that long. Any tips on making gold for a noob with the mage? Yeah, get max level. Also get 2 gathering professions as you level up. It is like 100 times more efficient to make gold at max level than it is trying to do it while leveling your first character. But you can still make gold leveling up as long as you just get 2 gathering professions. Doesn't really matter which 2, just get 2 of them. Been playing since vanilla and I'm still a clicker. Yeah, I mean, like, you should probably learn how to keybind if you want to be a better player. You know, you're not going to see any of those people in Method clicking their abilities. Is Igor still paying? It sure is. Or are they still paying me? No, I pay them. I put on Domino's, a great UI add-on. Yeah, I'm sure it is if you need, like, the buttons in the middle of your screen to click better. Like, I understand why clickers have those add-ons. I used to be a clicker too when I first started playing. I downloaded an add-on for the exact same reason. But then I had a problem of, like, you know, when a new patch came out, the add-on was out of date and didn't work anymore, and then my bars were all messed up, and I was like, I don't want to have to set up my bars or wait for the add-on to update. I'm just going to use the default UI. Screw this shit. Mad Season made like 5 videos in preparation for WoW Classic before it launched. Well, Mad Season's a smart guy. Obviously, I didn't mean him. Hey guys, what's up? Mad Season here, back with you for another video. Why not play with him? Find him in party invite? Play with who? Server, find him. Why didn't you take skinning? I have skinning. I don't have a PC. Be very good, hero. If I'm gonna live vicariously through you, I wanna be good. You don't have a PC and you watch World of Warcraft videos? You're missing out. What add-on lets you see the time of serpent sting on your target? I think it's classic aura durations. What made you play vanilla back in the day? Oh, I didn't play vanilla. I didn't start until Wrath of the Lich King. And I only started because they sent me like the starter edition CD. My little brother asked to install it so that he could play it. So I installed it, and then I tried it out myself to make sure it was working, and then that's when I started playing the game. How you doing, man? Okie dokie, man. I need to get the Silithid egg quest. Because I abandoned it. Because I didn't think I'd be coming back to the Barrens. There we go. Now I can go do this quest. Med school is keeping me from playing Classic. Easy, just drop out. Play Classic all day. I'm missing several fingers on my left hand. Clicking works best for me. You see, you have an excuse. You're only 23? You're only 23, Split Rift. Not monotone enough. Hero is 65. I'm actually 16. Okay. What do you think of Shadow Priest in PvP? Are Shadow Priests a thing in PvP? I don't know. I don't PvP. Or play Shadow very much. Or follow the PvP scene. I'm playing on a MacBook. Everything is possible. What realm do you play on? You can type in !server to find that out. You'll be back in the Barrens till like 32. Sounds about it. About right. I love your videos. Why, thank you, D-Zony. Who? Oh, man. So I wanted to finish my video on the top 10 hardest raid bosses by today, since I'm doing a remake of it. And the video is very long, and I'm not even done researching it yet, despite the fact that I've spent all week researching the video. Because if I'm going to do a remake of the video, I have to make it, like, much better than the original. Part of the reason I hated the original one was because I rushed it out. So, I'm not going to do that this time around. I'm going to take my time on it to make it as goodly as possible. Whoa, that thing's high level. And then what? I don't know. So I'm just going to rush out a different video instead. So after the stream is done, I'm going to spend the rest of the day just looking for a new video to make. Because there's no way I can finish. Like, I am only halfway through the script. And there's still so much more research I need to do for the last 5 places on the list. The video is gonna be like 30 minutes to an hour long. It's gonna take a very long time to make. I really wanted it done by today though, but that was not happening. Your voice is such a radio / shoutcaster voice. Well, that's good. I try my best in order to make it seem like that. You have way too manly a voice to just be 16? Well, you know, high school, am I right, fellow teens? Puberty hit him like a truck. Man, I remember when my voice first changed. It was just one day I had a deep voice, and that was it. There was no gradual transition. I just woke up one day with a deep voice. I wonder how common that is for other people. Did other people also just randomly wake up one day with a deep voice, or was there a gradual change where it like cracked? 'Cause I never had to deal with like the voice cracking stuff either. It was just one day it was deep and that was it. Where are you from? I don't know. I'm definitely from Earth. What add-on is...
For all your awesome videos.
Thanks for the $5 donation, Andrew. I assume that one was through Streamlabs because it didn't show up as a super chat. Hype for all the videos. Heck yeah, I need to make more videos. I probably shouldn't be streaming. I should be using this time to make more videos. I'm so close to my destination. What alliance character do you have? Class and race? It's a human paladin. His name is Ben Banemane on an RP server. When did Grim get so popular? Like before Classic WoW launched. Asmongold watched a lot of his videos on stream, and then he was like, I need everyone to subscribe to his channel now, and he just sat there and waited while he had over 50,000 people in chat. And then, you know, that was enough for YouTube to be like, ooh, this channel is popular. Let's actually recommend his videos to everyone. That's sometimes all it takes. It's just like one little thing, and then YouTube will do the rest for you. None gun bang. WoW Classic content lifecycle, YouTube content creators, streamer react, streamer highlights, YouTuber re-uploads. What? I mean, I think it's pretty rare for someone to... Oh, I gotcha. I think I was adding an extra step to that. Yeah, that's true. YouTuber makes videos, streamer reacts to videos, the leech channels make their videos about it. You guys want to know something funny? Like, the most popular World of Warcraft YouTube channels are the leech channels that just upload Asmongold reactions. Like, they get more views than Belluer, who's like the second most viewed YouTuber. Like, if you remove leech channels, there's a completely different list of who's the most popular WoW YouTuber or not. You know, based on views. That's the only thing that actually matters. Subs don't really mean much if you get less views in a channel with like 50,000 subscribers. Because, you know, YouTube doesn't pay you based on how many subs you have. I don't think they really give a shit how many subs you have. It's all about how many views you get per month. And how many of those views came from videos over 10 minutes long. Ow, my hand hurts. And when it comes to videos that get viewed a lot, that are over 10 minutes long, the leech channels are reign supreme. They definitely have the most amount. We need YouTube Robinhood, steal from the mega streamers, give to the poor channels. Yes, yes, the poor little leech channels. Discord, the chat definitely lacking as men can see. Get this for me, eggs. Oh wow, that thing had like no health. Which is more preferable in Classic, Paladins or Shamans? Shamans. Unless you want to be a healer. Like, if you want to be a healer, then yeah, Paladin's perfectly fine. If you want to do anything else, no. You're a healer if you play a Paladin in Vanilla WoW. I mean, you can play the other specs, obviously, but that's like, you know, saying, I don't know, a 5-year-old can play high school football. Sure, technically they can, but they're not going to be very good at it. Here, stop making original content and just download and upload videos. Man, I totally considered doing that once. I was like, wow, these make so many views, and it's so easy. I could totally just do that too. I was like, nah, I don't really want to though. It's like, that's time that could be spent making other videos instead of just leeching channels, and YouTube's probably going to do something about these channels one day. I'd rather just stick to being, you know, legit. Can you eat clam meat? It counts as meat, right? Yeah, it looks like you can. Ooh. Oh, you can skin these things? Do you enjoy ally or horde mode? Probably horde. Add-ons, crap, Jesus can't type. Jesus, take the wheel. How come I can only skin some of them? Hello there. Hello, Chichibiru. Red Pally is fine? No, they're not. Anyone who does competitive Red Pally DPS has to, like, make the raid specifically designed to cater to their DPS. And then also have a whole bunch of consumables and shit. Because I think the way Red Pallies do really good DPS in vanilla is by having like a whole bunch of on-hit chance consumables. Whereas, you know, mages can just spam Frostbolt. Drop the Discord link. The Discord link shows up eventually. Like every... Hey, look, it did it. Thanks. I'm still traumatized by the sheer amount of the Barons. Music takes me back. Heck yeah, Barons forever, boy. Playing a non-healer Paladin Classic is like eating soup with a fork and complaining it doesn't work. Hey, that's a pretty good analogy for it. Ooh, channel member. Those are rare. That means you get to see early videos. That's like the only good thing about channel members, really. Is that I do post the early videos. I post to Patreon on the channel member page as well. WTF is a member. It's like, you know, a built-in Patreon system. It's pretty neat, actually. You also get custom emotes that work in channel, whatchamacallit, in streams and chats. I think they even like show you channel member comments above other ones because you get like a little special icon on the channel itself. Like if you want to get noticed by a YouTuber, you know, becoming a channel member is a pretty good way of doing that. Though I'm a horde guy. Ally are scum. Shit. Where the hell are all these Silithid swarmers coming from? What is your favorite horde race for mage? I mean, the best one is troll. I'd probably play it as a undead though. Oh my god, these guys. My lack of AoE is disgusting. I have like my multi-shot, which hits 3 targets. Red is actually pretty decent DPS. No, it's not. WTF is a member. Hey, Hero, did you buy the Zygor guide, or how do you have it after... Or how do you have after the 1 to 12 level guides? Yeah, I paid for the subscription. Like, Zygor is really good for BFA. So, the classic WoW version of it is just like icing on the cake. Because, like, the Zygor one in BFA has options for world quests, where you, like, just click on all the world quests you want to do and you hit complete, and then Zygor will tell you the most efficient way to, like, you know, do all those world quests from where you are. And, you know, like, how to get to them fast, what you need to do when you're actually on them, just in case one of the world quests requires you to do something specific. It allows me to do world quests without having to think about it, and I like that. Plus, it also has guides for, like, everything. Like, there's been so many times where I needed to, like, farm out something for a video, and I just typed it into Zygor to see if it had one. It was like, yep. You know, having a guide in the game is so valuable that you don't even realize how good it is until you've, like, you know, tried it for yourself. Because it just has guides for everything. It's like, ooh, I want to get this weird-ass mount that I need to make a video about. How do I get it? Let me just check Zygor real quick. Oh, it has a guide in the game on how to get this mount. Awesome. That means I don't have to, like, look up a guide on Wowhead while I'm doing it in-game. I literally just have an arrow pointing me where to go to finish it. It's super convenient. It has guides for everything. You know, in addition to the leveling guides, of course, which are also pretty good. Like, they have guides in BFAs, like, here's the guide if you want to just complete all the story options, you know, for the achievement. And here's the guide for the zone if you just want to complete literally every single quest in the zone. It's like, you know, since I'm just trying to get the achievement for the flying achievement thing, I think I'll pick the guide that only shows me story-related quests. GNOME. I have no idea how to do the emotes. Yeah, I should probably update the emotes. I just added like 3 meme emotes at random. I think they work fine, but, you know, I should probably put in more meme emotes if I'm going to have the membership thing. You know, I probably shouldn't be shilling for Zygor so much. You know, full disclosure, the whole reason I found out about Zygor was because they offered to sponsor me like 5 years ago in the channel's early days. And I looked them up to see what they were all about. You know, because I'm not going to accept a sponsorship from like a gold selling website or something that's illegal. And it all came back legit. And I even like pirated a copy of Zygor just to make sure the guide actually worked. And it worked exactly as advertised. And I was super surprised because it sounded really, you know, I was like, that's too good to be true. And then I tried it out and it was exactly as advertised. I was like, damn, this is a good product. Yeah, sure, I don't mind taking the sponsorship. Then all these years later, I've definitely given them more money than they gave me for that one tiny little sponsorship deal. Why do you have fetish for Knuckles? Because Uganda Knuckles is the best meme ever created, and anyone who disagrees is wrong. Any of you guys having problems joining the server? Does it not have an updated link? I'm pretty sure, like, that's the first thing I do before the stream starts is give it an updated link. Timers, edit, submit. Okay, let me just put the updated link in chat. It should be fine now. You know, I think it's because I also put the I command thing after it. That was probably fucking up the link. Don't attack me, bro. Similar to Zygor, Azeroth Autopilot. I can't imagine Azeroth Autopilot's as good as Zygor. There's just no way. Zygor has so much more besides just the leveling guide to it. WoW Pro works more than questing Azeroth. WoW Pro works more? Fuck, these things spawn a lot. I don't have any AoEs, and they're tearing eggs apart. And all of my weapon speeds are super slow, so I can't just cleave them all down. WoW Pro works much better than Questing Azeroth Autopilot for Classic. WoW Pro, huh? What's WoW Pro? Never heard of it. Got glitchy. The Barrens is why I went to Questy. Questy? I mean, Questy doesn't give you guides. It just shows you where quests are on the map. Because I have Questy installed as well. Let's go to one of these other zones. There's no reason I need to stay at this one little area for this quest. Do you think doing quests or running instance over is faster? I think grinding mobs is faster than both of those options you just gave. Nope, it took me to some strange place. Why don't you just enjoy the game? Well, I mean, some people can't enjoy the game if they know they're not being efficient. Like, game designers know this, and that's why they have to design the games around people being the most efficient. Because, like, if they accidentally make something that's the most efficient way to, like, power up or level up, and it's really boring, they have to account for these things in advance because they know if they do that, everyone will do it. Even if it's literally the worst way to, you know, level up or get power. And then people will complain about the game being boring because they only do it in the most efficient way possible. So it's actually like a big thing for game designers. They have to like anticipate these things in advance because they know about that mentality with people. Like, people don't like to know that they're being inefficient. It's like a literal turnoff for them. Like, sure, they'll do something that's more fun to level up, but if they know they're not being efficient, there's going to be that thing in the back of their mind that's like, you could be doing this faster. Do you still play retail WoW Fall? If not, when did you quit? Yeah, I still play BFA. I actually play quite a lot. You know, like, I take the weekends off to just do whatever I want. And I was seriously debating, it's like, do I want to play BFA more than I want to level up in Classic? And I honestly, like, you know, I couldn't decide. I'm still not really sure, like, which one I want to do more. Because I really want to play... I really want to, like, grind out level 65 on my necklace. And I want to gear up my ult. I don't need to gear up my ult. I'm probably never going to play him, but I really want to do it anyway. And I also want to get his Tools of the Trade disenchanting rod so that I can make more money. And I also want to complete all the pet battle dungeons. And I want to do like a sweep of all of the mist dungeons. Like, there's a whole bunch of things I want to do in BFA. But also Classic just came out, and I feel like I should just be playing Classic instead. Because, like, I like playing Classic too. Don't get me wrong. I am having a lot of fun leveling. But I also have a lot of fun doing those things in BFA. So that's where my decision comes. It's like, I should just play Classic since, you know, it's the new thing. You know, it just came out. People have been waiting for this for a long time. But I also kind of want to do these other things as well in BFA. WoW Pro add-on is a wowpro.com/add-on. I mean, I figured it's an add-on. WoW Pro, is that... I assume that's a website. Is that the website that Red Shirt guy works for? It sounds familiar. Nope, I removed the I command. It still takes me no text channels. You find yourself in a strange place. You don't have access to any text channels, or there's none in the server. Let me find... I reposted a new link. That one should work. Seriously, it's evading? God damn it, I'm wasting bullets on that guy. Why is there other people doing this quest? Just let me do these quests by myself. Oh well, I'm getting some good grinding in, I guess. I'm out for today, playing some more Classic myself with some friends in Discord. Wow, someone with friends. Why are y'all watching the stream? Go play Classic, you big dorks. Are you suggesting that you don't play video games while you watch streams? Like, quick question for people in chat. How many of you actually just sit down and watch streams without playing a video game as well? Like, because you know, streams are a great thing to turn on while you're playing a game. I can't imagine just sitting down and watching one without doing something else. I'm playing Classic. I don't sometimes, usually if I'm eating. Nope, playing Classic right now. Yeah, I assume like pretty much everyone here is also playing the game. Like, who just sits there and watches a stream? But I assume there's people who do it. I don't play games when I watch streams. That's so interesting. It's like, why would you just sit there and watch a stream when you could be playing a game on it? You could, you know, consume 2 forms of entertainment at once. Be more efficient. Fuck, I hate these things. I don't play games when I watch streams. Me, I just eat borscht. It's like a podcast or background radio, right? Like, that's the best way to treat a stream. Maybe if you don't have a second monitor, you can't really do that. I'm watching your stream, but I'm stuck in queue. You see, that makes sense too. You know, because you're doing something else at the same time. It's like watching TV. Why would you watch TV if you're not playing a game? For tons of reason. Do people not watch like TV while doing something else? Do people seriously sit there and just watch TV without doing something else? Like, I remember when I used to watch TV all the time. I would only ever do it, oh yeah, I think of AIDS, while I was like, you know, playing on my Game Boy or reading a book. I never just sat there and watched TV. I was always doing something else while the TV was on. Who watches TV in 2019? I mean, yeah, I don't watch TV anymore, but like when I used to watch TV, that's what I would do. And also, like, I watch a lot of anime, but I only ever watch anime while I'm eating. I never just like sit there and watch anime. Ooh, I forgot. I almost just left after doing it once. No second monitor in 2019. Not something heavily story-based? Fair enough. Like, that's probably an exception. It's hard for me too to like watch something story-based while I'm playing a video game. I still do it, but it's difficult, and I absolutely do miss a lot. Especially something like Classic WoW, where there's like nothing going on. It's real easy to just not miss anything. Here probably watches hentai while playing Classic WoW. I mean, I watch anime while playing Classic WoW. You playing WoW while watching a stream. Drinking beer while watching. See, that counts as like multitasking. Like, I only ever watch anime while I eat. To the point where it's kind of weird to eat dinner or breakfast without also watching an anime. Gen's Reclamation. I just gotta find this guy on the road. I mean, anime always has my full attention. Yeah, it can have your full attention while you're eating, though. Like, that's what I mean. I don't watch TV for 9 years, and Hero, can you recommend some anime? I don't know about that. Like, there's lots of anime I watch. If I was gonna recommend, I'd probably recommend, like, my top 10 favorites. You know, Hunter x Hunter, The World God Only Knows, Steins Gate, Madoka Magica. You know, the greats. Yada yada dazer. Imagine not watching hentai while watching streams and gaming simultaneously. I mean, everybody does that. Like, anyone who doesn't is literally just lying. Just kidding. Damn, you'd be missing out on the stories. No, you can still keep up. Like, if you do it enough, you kind of get used to multitasking. Wow, that was easy. You should have told the warrior to heal. What? What warrior? Collect Knack's skull. I just got... Oh, that's someone else's skull. Full Metal Alchemist OG and Brotherhood. I would recommend Brotherhood over the original one, 100%. Watching Friends is perfect for leveling. Hell yeah, man, I have watched every single episode of Friends like 20 times. Is there a more perfect TV show than Friends in all 10 of its seasons? I don't think so. Friends sucks, LOL. Why did you type LOL 5 times in a row? Are you trying to get timeout? Breaking Bad is a different kind of show. Like Breaking Bad, you have to really sit there and pay attention. That's not something you can watch passively like Friends. Yeah, that's a different kind of entertainment. And also Breaking Bad's not a comedy like Friends. The Office is greater than Friends. Okay, The Office is pretty good too. But that one's also different. Damn it. I didn't notice him. Ah! Another one! Come on, eggs. I need to escape with my life. Get over here, eggs, you stupid piece of garbage. Ooh, that was almost a death. I got scared and popped my racial even though it has nothing to do with helping me out. Get over here, you stupid boar. I accidentally pulled 2 stealth quill boars. We would have totally have like pushed my butthole in. Okay, that was scary. Seriously, he followed me all the way over here? You stupid bitch. And now his totem's gonna evade. Oh my god. I heard Samanda and timeout and got timeout Sam and game crashed and I am angry. Oh welts. Scrubs is also good except the last season. Hey, all 10 seasons of Friends are good. Unlike The Office, which has a steep decline after Michael leaves the show. Nothing like that happens in Friends, so therefore, by the transitive property of mathematics, Friends is better. Please someone join Discord if you're not, or just click the link and say accept invite because I am losing it. What? Did the new Discord link I give out not work too? These stupid stealth bitches. Since when are Quillboars master rogues? Until Breaking Bad is a effing amazing masterpiece? I mean, like, no one's arguing that Breaking Bad isn't a masterpiece. I'm arguing that it's not the same kind of show as Friends, because obviously. I definitely more with Always Sunny in Philadelphia. God, Philadelphia is so good. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm not sure if it's a great show to rewatch though. You can't rewatch it 20 times like you can Friends. The only good medical drama is House. I've never seen House. I'm not really a huge fan of medical dramas. Like, I like Scrubs. But, you know, I never went out of my way to watch it either. It was just on TV. At a convenient time slot. And that's how I watched most of it. Whereas I would definitely go out of my way to watch Friends or Breaking Bad or stuff like that. Are you trolling or not? I can never tell. Wait, who's trolling? Do you seriously think Friends is bad? I have zero interest in Friends because I have no friends. Well, I mean, I don't have any friends either, and Friends is still a great show. You know, they can be friends. It's fine, just join. Discord bugged out. Sorry to bother you. Okay, well, it's good to know that it actually works. They ended strong, though, so it's okay, and I actually enjoy those seasons. Didn't drop as hard as people say. They ended strong? I mean, I've heard the complete opposite. But I mean, I guess that is a very subjective opinion. All I know is my, recommended feed is full of why did Office suck so bad in its later seasons. I was like, man, why did Office suck so bad in its later seasons? Oh, because they don't have Michael anymore? Like, Office without Michael is just, a boring office drama with textbook examples of Flandernization. Flandernization. Is that how you say that word? Crap, I'm really bad at speaking. I love Scrubs, love Friends. Could I be wearing any more clothes? That's when he's pretending to be Chandler. I recognize that quote and that scene immediately because I've seen the show so many times. About to finish season 5. Also, how about you rewatch Game of Thrones? That would be sad towards the end. I mean, like, I've read the books, and I've seen the first 4 seasons, like, 5 times. I don't think I need to rewatch that show again. I'm good. Game of Thrones is a good show if you just ignore the last season. But then again, like, honestly, I'm used to shows ending poorly. It's kind of rare for a show to have a good ending. So I'm not really as bothered by its last season as everyone else is. My inventory is full. You can't carry anymore? Here, let me feed my boar a whole bunch of crab meat so I can loot this last thing. Actually, I can just leave that there. That way someone else will come over and grab it and they'll be disappointed there's no green item in there. Let's see, what item did I get? 6 spirit and 6 stamina? Whoa. Whoa, imagine my out of combat mana regeneration. Rewatch Game of Thrones Season 8 every week, Pockers. How come you haven't got your YouTube channel verified? Oh, I don't know how to do that. Maybe I'm just not trustworthy enough to be verified. Seriously? I thought Serpent Sting was gonna kill this bitch. How I Met Your Mother is great as Friends too. I don't know about that. Do you agree with Roch and Rachel being on a break? They were on a break. Rachel is just crazy. Ross didn't do anything wrong. If she didn't want him to sleep with someone else, maybe she shouldn't have called their relationship to be on a break, It's a very complicated issue. Oops. Accidentally turned off my auto attack. House is actually really good and I hate medical dramas. Yeah, I don't care about medical dramas at all. Like, I have medical anxiety. I'd rather not watch a show about people having rare diseases all the time. It doesn't seem like something that's good for my mental health. You see the insanity of a gang develop. Here, have you watched Breaking Bad, though? Yeah, of course I have. Who hasn't watched Breaking Bad? People who... Actually, I know. There's a subset of people who will not watch something if it's popular because it's popular. Oh, that's the guy I need. So I'm pretty sure those people have definitely not watched Breaking Bad. I've never understood that mentality. Like, I mean, I do understand it. Better question is, I think it's a stupid mentality to have. Hating things that are popular because they're popular is dumb. Just as dumb as only liking things that are popular because they're popular. Which is also a thing people do. I think you should just try things out for yourself. And come to your own conclusions. Which is not really... Wild steel bloom, huh? Vendors for 50 copper. 59 copper. I can get rid of this rough stone. Okay, now I need to head back to town. Oh, I need to go sell my shit. Oh, how about I just have eggs? Am I in combat? I'm just gonna feed all my food to eggs. That's how I'll get rid of it. Try watching some of those YouTube clips on YouTube. About what? Have you watched Breaking Bad? Yes, I have. If you have over 100K, you just use the live chat on the studio beta and they do it for you. Oh, I don't want to talk to anyone. What if they call me funny names and then I get sad? And then I won't be able to work for the rest of the day because I'll be too busy thinking about what other people think of me. You all know how that is. I'm sure everyone does it. I haven't watched Breaking Bad yet only because I haven't gotten around to it. It's on my list. Wow, you're bad. Why are you so bad? Try watching YouTube Friends clips without the laugh track. They're titled Friends No Laugh Trap. Tell me if it's still funny after you see that. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's like watching, Big Bang Theory without a laugh track. Those scenes were designed with a laugh track in mind, so removing it is kind of, removing some of the comedic aspects of it. Sure, like laugh tracks, they're not great for comedy shows. But if your show is designed around it, removing them isn't going to do anyone any favors. I have no room in my bags. I don't want to have to run back to town yet. I'm just going to keep mismanaging my inventory. Eggs. God damn it, these things are too high level. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm out. I'll leave you to your fate, eggs. Eggs and bacon. I'm sorry. These things are too high level. Actually, I should probably go into monkey form and then run sideways so I don't get dazed. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna run back to town. I really need to empty my bags. Oh, god damn it, another one? Run sideways so I don't get dazed. And I still got dazed anyway. God damn all of these stealth bitches. Run sideways. Stop parrying my attacks. There we go. Oh my god. It's such a chore to run out. Okay, I can go back to... Oof. That was scary. I need to run back to town now. Is this the quickest vendor? The one up here? Going back to Camp Tarajo? Yeah, probably. Whew. Hero, more like PU. Yeah, you know it. Breaking Bad started okay, then turned really damn good. Hey, that's a pretty good way to describe it. Like, I was, hooked onto Breaking Bad since episode 1, and then it just got better. And then it ended off perfectly. Like, God, Breaking Bad is just a masterpiece of a show. Even if I absolutely, despise drug dealers and any of that kind of stuff, the show itself is just so good. You're more like Ben Bingmore. About Friends with laugh track removed. It's so painful. Dude that done it first with Big Bang Theory to prove point, then repeat it with Friends to prove a point. That a comedy designed around laugh tracks isn't funny without the laugh track. Gosh. What a amazing point to make. Hey, have you ever tried, eating nachos without nacho cheese? They don't taste as good. I should do an experiment to see, give people nachos with cheese and without, and ask them which one they like better, and they'd be like, ones with nacho cheese, I guess. I was like, no shit. The thing that was designed to be eaten with the thing tastes better? Who'd have thunk it? You were supposed to die. Yeah, too bad I'm too good at this game. You see this thing right here? The really sticky glue? You can't actually see my mouse cursor, but I have it like brought up on the little thing. You only get 10 of these total, and then that's it. You get it from a quest. And I only have 7 left. 7 charges left. That's how many times I've needed to use them in order to get out of sticky situations. It's an instant root that doesn't break on damage. It's super good, and I use it to save my life. It's much better used at like max level. You just want to use it in like PvP or shit. Or, you know, in more important situations. But I've never been one of those people who likes to save important items until the end of the game. I like to just use them. Because, like, what's the point of, like, saving, 50 max revives if you're never going to use them? But also, I'm not wasting them either. Like, I've had these for a long time. And I still have 7 charges left. I had to use one of the charges earlier in the stream today in order to save myself. Goodbye, hero. See you. Also got laid off, so no job. I'm tempted to go for High Warlord again. Hey, if you have no job, perfect opportunity to go get that. Because Hero is a massive nerd. What? Why are you racing to 60? I'm not really racing. That's just a fancy title. You know, a joke, more like. The joke being I'm a really low level. I should probably res my pet. One thing I don't like about Breaking Bad, though, is the episodes were really long. It made watching the entire show feel longer than it really was. I get distracted watching it a lot, so it bothered me. Well, I mean, I guess... Are the episodes long? I don't remember. I thought the episodes were like 30 minutes. Is it one of those shows with hour-long episodes? I mean, it could be, and I just don't remember. Oh, I need to feed some food to my pet. Let's feed him more crab meat. I'll keep one of them. And sell the other, because I only need one of these, right? Yeah. I don't need medium hides, or light hides, or fish scales, or thunder lizard tails, or light leather. Light leather barely sells for more than vendor price. It's not even worth trying to put up on auction. Oh, I'm not going to sell my core stone. I'm going to save that for when I level up my engineering. Shadow goggles, I can probably sell these on the auction house. Same with small lustrous pearls. Uh-oh. I don't know if you guys can hear my dogs or not. They're kind of quiet. Occasionally they like to bark, though. Really close to my room. Okay, where's the mailbox? There it is. I need to send them off to my mailman. Alright, time to go back. Oops, I was already an aspect of the cheetah. Alright, time for the long ass run back. Here's sticky glue. Of course you're right there, but it's like Big Bang Theory. It's not funny at all without laugh tracks or friends. You can still laugh at some of the interactions. I mean, Big Bang Theory is pretty funny too. I've noticed a lot of those videos, they purposefully choose like the worst jokes and then use it as an example of why the entire show is bad. Like, there's a reason Big Bang Theory is as popular as it is. It's not because everyone's dumb, it's because there's actual, like, good nuggets in the show. It's just one of those shows everybody loves to hate on, and there's lots of good examples you can show out of context that make it seem like it's a terrible show. But it's quite an enjoyable comedy. Granted, I haven't actually watched it in a couple of years, but like the first couple of seasons I saw of it, I thought were pretty solid. And laugh tracks don't really bother me. Considering how much I like Friends. In fact, I saw someone make like a counter video because there's like a really popular video of like, Big Bang Theory's not funny. It's a very well edited video. And if that's the only interaction you have with the Big Bang Theory, then yeah, it's like, why the hell are people watching this show if this is all it has to offer? And then someone else made a video, another really well edited video, that basically just deconstructs that popular viral video. He's like, here's why this video is dishonest and takes everything out of context. And I was like, whoa, this one's pretty good too. It turns out these YouTube videos that are doing essays on stuff, they have agendas to push. Well, not really in the traditional sense. The agenda itself is the title. You're trying to push the title of the video. It's kind of like my Garrosh did nothing wrong video. The entire video itself is trying to push the agenda that Garrosh did nothing wrong, when he obviously did. So I take a lot of things out of context, and I exaggerate points and downplay other ones in order to, get my narrative across. And I did such a good job at it that the video did extremely well. And there's still people to this day who I'll see in random forums that, just say Garrosh did nothing wrong. And that's kind of like what that Big Bang Theory video was. It just did a really good job of pushing a narrative. And, bravo to that, because I've done the same thing. The Garrosh video has legitimately convinced a lot of people. Even the Sourfang video has been doing a good job too. Not as popular as the Garrosh video, of course. That one's like, a classic. Sourfang video also convinced a lot of people as well. I took a ridiculous statement. Sourfang is not honorable. It's like, what the hell? That's his whole character trait. And at the end of the video, I cast reasonable doubt. That's all it tries to do. And I've definitely seen people in the wild talk about how Sourfang is not actually that honorable. And then their defenses are just points from my video. And I love it. I love seeing that. Garrosh did a ton wrong for pure classic. I agree. There's actual great jokes. First 5 seasons are great. Physics, science nerd, and I get all the jokes without needing explanations, which is why they started giving as seasons progressed. Oh, does it get dumber as the seasons progress? Like, I only watch, maybe, the first 5 to 6 seasons. I haven't watched any of the later stuff. I don't really watch, any kind of mainstream teas anymore. But from when I did watch The Big Bang Theory, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was okay. I'm also a fan of the Twilight books, too. He's like, I'm not going to claim they're any kind of literary masterpieces, but they bring up some really interesting concepts when it comes to, vampire powers. And I thought that was actually pretty interesting. Have you ever guys learned about the lore of the Twilight universe? Like, sure, the movies aren't very good. I'm not going to defend the movies. The books themselves, I'm not even going to say they're like, masterpieces. They definitely would not make it in my top 10, books of all time. But they're not bad either. They're not as bad as, like, people... I think that was just a case of, like, something mediocre got extremely popular and it pissed off people. So they went into the opposite direction and just organized tons of massive hate against it. Which has totally died down since then. Bro, just talk about the Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone's good too. There was like, so the guy who made Charlie the Unicorn, the film cow dude, he also made a couple of like spoof Twilight Zone videos, which are really good, called like the Spooky Zone or something. I'd highly recommend if you're a fan of the Twilight Zone to watch those. I watched Hero's video on Sylvanas and Garrosh. Hero did a great job, right? Like those videos were entirely presented in that way to, force a narrative on people that doesn't actually exist. And I've convinced a lot of people. And that should really get, show you something about if you're reading a news article online. What are the agendas of the people who are making this thing? What are they not telling you about and intentionally leaving out? Like, I remember I saw someone make a really good video about, like, you know, how do you fact check news articles and stuff? What are their agendas? And he just went over all that kind of stuff. I was like, man, I am not going to go through any of that kind of work. I'm just going to take things at face value. It's much work to try to fact check every little thing I read. That's because everything is like so riddled with agendas and stuff. Let's see if I can get an invite to the group. There we go. Thank you. The question is, if Twilight haters on heroes, who's the contrarian? Hey, I read the books before the movies came out. I'll have you know. Ooh, I should probably get the hell out of here. I need to collect, what? A wand from one of these dudes? Oh, okay. Guess I'm killing this guy. Here has an orc fetish. That's clearly why. What server? What race? What made you pick your race and class? I don't like trolls. This is the second best hunter race on the Horde. That's all it was. I kind of wanted to play a Tauren, to be perfectly honest. Because that was my original character. But do I really want to play my original character? I'd rather play something new. So, orc made the best choice. I like Hero more than I should, perhaps. While he remains neutral, I'm either a fan or a hater. Narrative breaking viewpoints. Like, here's the thing, though. It's real easy to just be like, you know, a fence sitter when it comes to these kinds of things. You know, it's like there's both sides to every argument. So, you know, there's merits to both sides, so I'm not going to pick a side. I don't do that. I acknowledge both sides and that they have, you know, merits to them. And then I still pick one anyway. So I have strong opinions about Friends and Breaking Bad and, you know, Big Bang Theory, but I'll also acknowledge their faults. I'm not going to say they're perfect shows, except for maybe Breaking Bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, stupid pig. Okay, I'm gonna need my pet to get this guy. I'm gonna probably have to use a healing potion over here. Here, let me destroy the totem for you. Let's go back to this dude. Here, are you gonna do Rock Dilar? I hope so. I'd like to do the Rock Dilar quest. Oh boy, what a sticky situation. Is this his first character? Yeah. I am contrarian. Even I watch movies as a guilty pleasure more than once and read the books ages ago. Heck yeah. Hell, I watched all the Twilight movies as they came out in theaters. I was thoroughly disappointed pretty much every time. But I didn't hate them. They weren't that bad. Like, you know, people give Kristen Stewart shit for how she depicted Bella in the movies. And it's like, that's how she was in the books. If anything, she just did a really good job. But in the books, it's not as annoying as, like, in film. Like, in the books, it's real easy to write a character as someone who, you know, doesn't show any emotion and doesn't talk because you don't see any of it. But then when you see someone actually emote those kinds of things in a movie, it's just like, oh, this isn't very interesting to watch. It's a lot better to read it than it is to watch it. Yeah, bitch. For the horrors, fudge my autocorrect. Breaking Bad's good. Friends is a little broken. LOL, what happened to the Chicks kids we saw once? The Chicks kids. You mean like Ross's kid? Like, those kids are constantly brought up in the show. like, Ross has a son at the beginning of the show, and his son is, like, part of many episodes throughout the entire runtime of the series. And then Ross and Rachel have a kid, you know, little Emma, and she's constantly brought up throughout the show. And then when Chandler and Monica have a kid, that's like a huge plot point for the last couple seasons. You know, that's like why they finally leave New York in their apartment, so that they could raise their adopted kids. You know, there's like 2 like seasons of them just trying to have children. So like, what about the kids? I don't know. They talk about the kids all the time. They don't forget that the kids exist. You know, you're talking to a Friends expert over here. No one knows more Friends than I do. Get crunked. How you dodge, parry, miss? Fucking shit. I need to level up my staff. I can't have it missing so much. Here, what size bags do you have? I have all 10 slaughters. It's just my fucking ammo pouch really fucks up my bag size. Goddamn being a hunter. This makes me want to play a class which doesn't have a limited bag size. I was so glad when they removed ammo. You know, I was listening to like a podcast the other day, and this guy was getting in like literally the person who was the game designer for Vanilla WoW and talking to him. And like one of the questions was like, how do you feel about, you know, all of the fantasy RPG things they've removed from the games over the year? You know, and he wasn't a big fan of it. He's like, you know, all of those things are what made Vanilla WoW what they are. And them removing all of those things kinds of ruins, you know, the original game design we had for it. And I was like, man, I'm so glad they added all these things in. You know, hey, you did a good job with Vanilla WoW and everything, but I very much appreciate all of the conveniences they've added to the game. And one of his hallmark things is like, you know, hunters having ammo and having the wind-up shot. Because in live WoW, hunters don't have ammo, they don't need the ammo pouch, and also they can auto-shoot while moving, which you can't do in classic WoW. And he said all of those things like added flavor to the class, which, you know, gave you a more better sense of immersion in it. And I was like, that's true, but also how it works now is better because it's more convenient. And I kind of like those conveniences more than the flavor of it. The flavor's fine and everything, but, you know, after you've played the class enough, long enough, you just don't give a shit anymore, and you're like, God, this is annoying. So, you know, I'm glad for all of the changes they've made. Hero, Team Edward or Team Jacob? I mean, like, there was never a team thing anyway. Edward was always going to win. Jacob never stood a chance. All true Twilight fans knew that. What's your favorite Friends episode? Oh, I don't know. I don't really have favorites of anything. Why are you so low level? Because I spend all my time making videos rather than playing the game. Unfortunately. You thought you wanted hunter ammo, but you don't. Yeah, I don't particularly like the ammo mechanic. I'm glad it's gone. There are some things they removed, though, that I did like. I really liked, you know, the old system of how pets each had their own special abilities. And, like, the only problems with the pet special abilities was that it was hard for Blizzard to balance. Like, that's not even an inconvenience on the player side, really. That's just more of a, you know, Blizzard, they didn't want to have to balance all of the pets' different special abilities, so they just streamlined them and made them, you know, homogenized. And it's like, man, y'all are just being lazy. I was kind of into Bella since she looked like my ex. Bella, also, like, honestly just reminded me a lot of myself. I was like, man, I've gone through a lot of the things she has too. I totally relate to this specific situation. That's probably another reason why I liked it. I could relate to how she was feeling in the second book. Why no swing timer? So you can kite easier? Oh, as soon as I got, like, my pet is really good at keeping threats. I don't really need to worry about that. And the thing is, I do have a swing timer. It's just underneath my action bar. Like, it's real hard to see. If you look at my really sticky glue, you can kind of see the swing timer behind it. It's behind, like, freezing trap, feed pet, scare beast, immolation trap, and my bandage. It's there. It's just really hard to see. Like, I can see it. Whoa. This is a named NPC. We need to kill it. Maybe it'll drop something. I'm actually going to use... Do you edit your own videos? And if so, how did you learn to edit so well? I edit most of my own videos. Like, if you see a really good quality video, there's a good chance it was probably Grim who made it. Captain Grim. This item begins a quest. Whoa! It's a good thing I killed it. Someone told me rare pets still work as before. 1.0 attack speed, shadow damage. Is it true? No, it's not. Well, I mean, caveat to that. There are pets who have fast attack speeds, but they balanced out the attack speed so that all pets do the same DPS. But there are pets who have, 1.0 attack speeds. It's just, in a raid environment, they don't do more damage than another pet. The stream is dead. It's not dead. It's still kind of going. It's not receiving enough... It should be going a little bit. It should be tugging along. It should be like, the little engine who could. Collect Chard. How have one of these wands not dropped yet? I've killed, like, at least 5 of these things. Hey, since it's BM spec, are you going to use it Boar Pet as an off-tank? No. BM is just a really good leveling spec. Because I'm BM, I don't have to worry about kiting or anything, and I can just, like, send my pet in to tank. Uh-oh. Oh, god damn it. Leave me alone! Where's Monkey? Oh, I'm in Monkey. Oh, I'm dead. I need to run away. Okay, I got both of them. Oops. I accidentally stopped in order to shoot. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that was far enough. Ooh, that was scary. That was scary. Well, it looks like the stream completely turned off for a couple of minutes. I have no idea what you guys missed. I'm pretty sure I answered a whole bunch of questions while it was down, though. What's the command to see level? I'm level 23. Sorry, have to ask Rescue. Shut down for me a second. How did you edit your video so well? Oh, wow, that's when it shut down on you guys? Man, how long was the stream down for? It couldn't have been that long. Gosh dang YouTube. How convenient. Reload, guys. It works if you reload. Yeah, I don't know why the stream went down. My internet's fine. Must be a YouTube thing. Or, a software thing. How many hours do you stream per day? I mean, I stream like 1 day a week for like 2 hours. So if I were to do that on a 7-day duration, I definitely stream for less than an hour per day on average. Ooh, wool cloth. I'm getting a lot of wool cloth from these guys. Because we are worried about the kiting. What about kiting? I need to kill more of these bitches. He only streams once a week, I think. Yeah, you know, making YouTube videos takes all of my time and effort. I run 2 successful YouTube channels, you know? And I have like 5 editors. Wait, do I have 5? Let's see. There's the 2. 1, 2. No, there's only 4 of them. Rachel technically doesn't count as an editor. She's an artist. And I need to make a Villain's Corner video for her. Shit, I accidentally just refreshed Serpent Sting. How come I can't fear this thing? Isn't it an animal? Whoa, that's a big healing potion. Did I finally get the wand? Stupid wand doesn't exist. Stupid wand, drop the goddamn wand already. Why do you streams on Fridays? Just big audience reach? No, I stream on Fridays because it's the most convenient day for me. The best day to stream would probably be on like a Saturday. If I was going to only pick 1 day a week. But I don't work on Saturdays anymore. So I moved it to Friday. Only 465 shots left. Did I get the wand? Nope. Fuck. Freaking heck. Go get him, eggs. Go get him. I need a wand. Here, you're a weeb. Yeah, probably. Do you group with others? Nah. I enjoy playing the game by myself. Sorry, I had to step out. Did you ever say what the font was on your YouTube thumbnails? That font is Berlin Sans FB Demi. I have that font memorized. Ugh. I just want a stupid wand. Oh well. Lots more grinding to do, I guess. Let Welts edit your videos, please. Welts doesn't know how to edit. This is the ugliest skill bar setup I've ever seen. Why, thank you. This is just proof that I don't, you know, click. I'm not a dirty clicker who needs fancy bar setups. Ooh, 2 of them. I get to cleave my AoE a little bit. A healing wand. Oops. Let me shoot it down. Let me shoot this dude as well. Stupid humanoids always trying to run. Oh my god. How have I not gotten a wand yet? I've killed so many of these guys. Drop a goddamn wand. Did you play vanilla? Nah. I only played on, Is this a PvP server? No. I can't imagine why a streamer would play on a PvP server. You've got to be crazy unless you have a big enough audience to protect you. Elitist non-clicker. Hey, I mean, like, if you enjoy playing inefficiently, clicking's fine. There's nothing wrong with playing inefficiently. It's just, you know, clicking is inefficient. That's all. What's the chance to drop? I don't know, it's probably low. Like, you know, I needed to collect 3 things from these people, and I've already collected so many of the other items. Like, I have 3 of the shields, I had like 3 of the daggers, but not a single goddamn wand. Uh-oh, my pet died. Thanks for that earth shock. Nope, no wand. Okay, I need 300 mana. Damn it, where's Aspect of the Viper? That wasn't added until BC, unfortunately. Just gotta wait for my mana to come back since I don't have any drinks on me. I rarely need to actually recover my mana, so I just don't carry drinks on me. Here, let's give him some more crab meat to eat. Num num nums. Started on vanilla and still find the community was the biggest pull in the game. The community? Pfft, I've never cared 2 iotas about the community. I like to do everything by myself. Sure, that's like one of the biggest draws of Classic for a lot of people. It's something I just don't give 2 shits about, though. I could care less about the community aspect of the game. Hi, add-ons, type in ! Add-ons. I really wish I could right-click shoot things instead of having to click on my auto-shot button every time. Oh my god, these goddamn wands don't exist. I swear, I'm going to level up from just killing these pigs. Hero, orcs, cows, dead people. Hero, please. What? Quick maths. 2 plus 2 divided by 2 equals 3? Shit, I don't know. That's too tough for me. I'm not smart enough to do math. That's why I became a YouTuber. Alright, Hero, you are getting me heated. UI add-ons have a ton of quality of life features like hover binds and changing binds for each warrior stance, not just clicking. You know, you can do those with macros, right? You know, macros that you can click with your keyboard so that you don't, you know, press the buttons with your keyboard so you don't need to click on them. Like, are you telling me there's people who don't change stances with, like, macros and stuff? You don't need to click on those on your action bar fancy setups. Macros accomplish the same things, and it's a built-in feature of which you don't need to add, you know, install those clicker add-ons. Hi, LOL, autocorrect. Are you going to raid when it's time? Probably not. Or maybe, I don't know. That's up for future Hero to decide. Current Hero isn't really too concerned about it, though. Here's A+ reading skills. Oh, finally. Holy shit. The wand finally dropped. That only took literally forever. Oh my god. What's your favorite part of Classic, if not the community, then? The leveling? Leveling's a lot of fun. I can understand how the community is such a big deal to people. Like, who gives a shit? But that's just because I'm a, you know, antisocial... I guess that explains it. I'm just antisocial. There's not really more adjectives I need to describe to that. You know, I don't like talking to people if I don't need to. But that's a big deal for a lot of people because, you know, humans are social creatures. Ooh, get fucked. Ah! Man, I'm so glad for this goddamn ability, which isn't letting me run sideways. He was trying to attack me, right? No, I think I'm good. I can stick an aspect to the cheetah. Hey, you see how I'm changing all these aspects without needing a fancy, you know, UI setup? Because you see, I have all of my aspects bound to keybinds. So if I need to change my aspects, which is the exact same as stance dancing, I should let you know. I just, you know, press the buttons associated to those on my keyboard. And then I change those stances based on those buttons I press. I think it's so weird when people question level, like let people level at their own place. It's not a race. Yeah, but like my stream does have, you know, fastest leveler in it. Those questions are entirely appropriate in this situation. You are really pressing my buttons. Just click to change stances. I don't want to talk to who goes on live streams and talks to hundreds. You see, humans are also, you know, very complex creatures. They may say one thing and then do something else. You know, here's the thing, like, I play this game quite a bit on my downtime, and I could stream all of that downtime, but there's a reason I don't. And that's because playing this game by myself, without streaming it, is actually more enjoyable than streaming it. And I probably wouldn't stream it at all if it wasn't for the fact that my occupation involves me interacting with my fans on a regular basis. Because, like, I can't do what I do for a living without a fan base. Literally impossible. Ooh, I can get a heal on my offhand. That's neat.
For the Horde.
For the Horde. Yeah, because, like, funny thing about, you know, playing video games, I enjoy them much more when I do them by myself. Ooh, that's pretty good. Collect to the crossroads and the barrens? Okay. Is there something else to collect in here? Would you like to sell your lantern? I actually would not like to sell my lantern. That thing looks pretty darn awesome. Expert tailor. Is there a first aid trainer here? But here, I'm curious. Do you ever get offered sponsor deals from quality companies? You know what I mean? Yeah. I do sometimes, actually. I just, like, don't like doing sponsorships, so I ignore them. Like, I did one a couple of months ago with Skillshare. Like, they're a legit company. I actually, like, have paid for their services in the past. So when they came to me and they're like, hey, we want to sponsor on some of your videos, I was like, how much? And they're like $200 per video. You know, that's what we came to eventually. And I was like, that's kind of low for a sponsorship. But I do like Skillshare, and having a sponsorship in the video itself, you know, allows me to show other sponsorship things like, hey, you know, I've done sponsors before in the past. Here's my one with Skillshare. Things went well. You know, see, you can trust me for, you know, more high-paying sponsorships.
Well then. What brings you here?
Skillshare only paid out, no, $200 per video. And we did like 6 videos, I think. That's not a lot for a sponsorship. Like, they usually offer, well, just upload more. Whatchamacallit. Most, like, for example, mobile game companies, they'll pay you like a couple thousand per video. So $200 per video is really low in comparison to some of those. But, you know, it's still not a half bad amount either. Like, that still seems pretty worth doing. But it is... There's definitely other companies who pay way, way more. Tell Phil to stop playing other games and edit more. I should, huh? Alright, let me do this last quest, and then I'm gonna end it for today so I can go actually, you know, work on... Oh, right, Discord. They also messaged me recently. I gotta get back to them. They're like, would you like to have a premium server? Shit, what is it called? A partnered server, yeah. They're like, we like your stuff, and we'd like to offer you a partnered server with all the partnered server perks and stuff. And I was like, That sounds neat. Skillshare is great. I always get dubious. Oh yeah, I've been getting so many gold selling websites contacting me recently. I did loot the thing, right? Is there nothing in it? There's just nothing in this empty barrel. I guess it does say empty keg. You like playing single-player games? I like to play WoW as a single-player game. Just like Nixon's Machinimas, and he's not doing that anymore for at least a year to me. Wait, what about Nixon's Machinimas? Very complex. Oh, it looks like I missed a lot of messages. And by stances, I meant aspects. Or you could just remember where you are, so you become miracle memory to click where you need to be. I don't know. It seems like you people just need to learn how to keybind. I need to level up my staff skills. I am a very complex personality. Me too. So articulate, should have been forsaken. Why, thank you. What's your slash played? Okay, maybe late, but did you see the secret path to get to Ratchet from the Valley of Trials? Again, pretty late for this one. Secret path? No. What's this about a secret path? I put in about the about page and don't stream ever again. What? You like playing single player games? Here get sponsored by Furry Discord. Skillshare 200 makes sense. Slash play. I'd rather take a lower paying sponsorship from a company I know and enjoy than lie through my teeth about some shitty higher paying sponsorship. I mean, that's exactly what I did. Like, you know, I get sponsorship, you know, every day I get a couple of sponsorship messages. Like a handful of them. Most of them are from mobile game companies. The other half are from gold selling websites. And I usually just ignore those. But the mobile game companies offer a lot of money. Like, if they turned off the ads on my videos, I would definitely start accepting all of those. And I would make so much more money. Like, an insane amount. So like, you know, when Bellier, he's like, I'm going to, you know, hire a team of people, and because I have this team, I need to start, you know, taking sponsorships. And I was like, man, that is a really good excuse to start doing sponsorships, because he's probably going to like triple his income once he starts doing those. Like, if you ever watch one of those big YouTube channels and they have like a sponsor for every video, it's like, that's because they have like a person whose job it is to acquire those deals. And they probably make a decent amount because they pay so much. Holy Hero or Discipline Priest in Modern WoW? Disc Priest all the way. Like, BFA Disc Priest is probably one of the most fun specs they've ever made. You know, I'm special for being one of the first dudes to ever like a video ASAP. Well, that's good. Are you going to do endgame content like staff skills for Lock Dollar or Essential? Maybe. That's a problem for a future hero to think about. Oh god, my hand hurts really bad. Ow. Heal Disc Priest. Not only is Disc Priest lots of fun to play, it's also a really good spec. It's like one of the top healing specs. Did you see Bellier's analysis on the leak for the next WoW expansion? Oh yeah. Here's the thing about those leaks. Like, they're all fake. There's never any proof for any of them. But Bellier likes to report on them as if there's credit to them because it gets more clicks than if you just like, hey, here's this new fun leak that we saw on 4chan that everyone's talking about. It's not real, but let's talk about it anyway. It's like, no one gives a shit. If you say, this is definitely a potential leak, and there's lots of credit to this leak, and then you start talking about it, people are much more interested in the video idea. And if anything, Bellier is probably the main reason why so many people are believing these leaks currently. When in the past, you know, like, every expansion, there's a whole bunch of leaks. You know, fake leaks anyway. None of them are ever real. But it's only recently that people have been believing them more, and I think it's because of Bellier. Like, you obviously get way more views if you treat them as if they're potential leaks or not, because there's, like, no downsides to it. You know, if they turn out not to be true, it's like, well, I mean, it was a rumor anyway. But you definitely get more clicks if you treat them as if they're real. And there's no detriments to doing it. There's only positives. The only detriments is that people are going to start believing them more. And I think that's why so many more people are believing them now. Literally just because of that one person. And, I mean, there's not really anything wrong with it. I mean, if the leaks are real or not, it doesn't really affect anything. But I should let you know, someone who's been making YouTube videos for a while, specifically about WoW, I'm privy to all of these kinds of things, especially all past leaks, and none of them have ever been real. And these are the exact same as all of the fake ones from the past. It's basically just like fan fiction for speculative theories on what the next expansion might be, except they like to guise it as if it's a real leak. That's just kind of how they do it. Like, whenever someone makes, like, predictions for what they think the next expansion is going to be like, they always preface it as if it's a leak, a real leak. Like, they work for Blizzard, they have screenshots of it. And then that's just kind of how they put their theories out there, is like what they think the next expansion is going to be. Is it always comes with my friend at Blizzard sent me these things. When really it's just someone had a neat idea for the next expansion. Shit, I need to kill this dude. These things are too high level for me. Man, I was really close to being dead, holy shit. Sounds like the hand hasn't gotten better. Nope, not at all. I should probably go see a doctor about it. Or at the very least, like, end the stream. I need to take a break. My hand's starting to hurt. Y'all remember Tier 2 Fire Mages with Pyro POM? Because, oh man, that shit is so dope. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do that in Classic. I want to say you have a nice voice as the guy from Heroes Pet Battle channels. Why, thank you. I think I know the guy from Heroes Pet Battle channel. He seems kind of familiar. Yeah, Disperse are like one of the most mobile casters, to be honest. Yeah, that's true. Pretty much everything they do can be done on the move. Shit, I have no mana. Come on, use bite. Oh, I got dodged. Kill him! Kill him! See, this is why Zygor always suggests me to do green quality quests, because, dying during a quest severely hampers how fast you can level up. Whew. Oh. Hero, die before stream ends, please. I'm too good at this game to die. Because I'm not a clicker. If all of you guys just learn how to do keybinds, you'd be half as good as me. That's all it is. You ever see all those people in Method doing world first and everything, you think, man, how can I be as good as them? It's like, well, step number 1, learn how to keybind your abilities. There you go. The death counter says 26. The death counter is like every death I've ever had since I installed the add-on. It's not just how many times I've died today. He walks around this area. Oh, I need to kill a guy for this journal? Damn it. I thought I could just get it like on the floor over here or something. To be honest, leaks are kind of like Santa Claus. If enough people believe in them and wish them to be true, eventually Blizzard has to hear them out. I'm pretty sure Blizzard's gonna do whatever the hell they want. And just ignore the leaks, because I think they're already like are halfway through working the expansion, you know, they already have the next expansion probably completely planned out and ready to go. They're most likely just like putting the final touches on it. Not final touches, they're probably like in the middle of working on it. Playing a hunter and making fun of casuals. Hey, who's making fun of casuals? When have I ever made fun of casuals? Give me one specific instance. Honestly, you can be a casual player and still be a keybinder. I'm surprised at how many people are clickers. You really think Blizzard listens to the community? Do I think a company which relies on subscription numbers listens to their players and has been criticized for listening to their players too much and making the game easy? Yeah, I mean, I'd assume they listen to their players, 100%. You know, I make YouTube videos. It's a much smaller scale. And I can tell you for a fact, you know, people don't actually know what they want to watch. Case in point, I was looking over the data of my videos and seeing over which ones do the best, which ones don't do as well. And on my Yu-Gi-Oh channel, I have a series of top 10 videos. Sometimes I'll do one like, these are the top 10 worst cards of this category, or, you know, these are the top 10 best cards of this category. And the videos that go over the worst cards of a category perform 3 times as well on average, which is a significant number. Like, if they perform 25% better on average, that would be really good, but the number is literally like 3 times as much. They perform so much better, it's almost not worth even doing the best of videos. But here's the thing, like, at the end of every single video, I ask people for suggestions on what they want to see next. And 99% of the comments are on best of videos. Oh my god, why are they barking right outside my room? Why do they run upstairs to bark? The door is downstairs. Yeah, so like when Blizzard says things like, you think you do but you don't, you know, it's probably because they do actually know what people like, and it's not what they say on forums and shit. You know, it's not 100% right. I do have some best of videos that still perform well. It's not like they're all just terrible garbage and they're not worth doing. It's just like, you know, on a whole, you can't base all of your business decisions based on what fans are asking for, because they don't actually know what they want half the time. Ooh, I'm gonna level up from just doing this. What is the staff for? It just has better stats. That's all it is. How is it possible that you're not the same person as Here's Pet Battles? You guys literally have the same voice? I mean, that's just a nice dude. We just happen to have, you know, a similar voice. But, you know, I make World of Warcraft videos. He only makes Pet Battle channels. Pet Battle videos. We are basically 2 different people. Here I make top 10 races, but it's all disproofs. Yeah, I don't really make troll top 10s anymore. I used to. Those were my first ever top 10s. I remember I used to think top 10s were stupid. So my first ever top 10 video on the channel was a joke top 10 video. And it performed so well that I made another one. And the second one performed super well as well. And I was like, God damn it, I should just make top 10 videos if they do this good. Best decision I've ever made. Oh wait, I should kill the low health one first. And oops. God damn it, I hate these goddamn nameplates. He's gonna die. No, eggs, don't die. I'm trying to pull threat, but I can't. No, he's gonna die. He still has so much health left, and he's running. Okay, let's go over to aspect of the monkey. I can probably kill this guy with my staff that I don't have trained up in skills. So I'm gonna miss all my abilities. Oh my god, I'm just missing everything. Imagine having a skill called Menpet and not using it. I was using it, it's just like really bad in vanilla. Because you have to channel it and it heals for like nothing. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay, he's running, which means I can shoot him. Oh god damn it, he ran behind a pillar. Nope. The shot went through, it's just it didn't show an animation for it. Okay. I need to run from this guy. Oh, let me loot this corpse. Ooh, a tin veal. Too fast for you. What's your slash plate at this point? Like a day or two? I stream, I server, top 10 bushes in WoW. That's a bad idea. You know, there is some... I see this a lot. Like, when I finally convince a YouTuber to actually make a top 10 video, they immediately make like a really terrible top 10 idea video, and then it does bad, and then they never make another one again. And it's like, man, you know, there's so much that goes into making a good top 10 video. But of course, if you're gonna do a terrible idea like top 10 bushes, yeah, no one's gonna watch it, and then they'll write it off as like top 10s don't do well. I did a top 10 and it didn't do very well. It's like, well, yeah, because you did a really shitty idea. Of course it didn't do well. You idiot. Maybe if you tried doing something good. Okay, I am going to get off. I'm going to run back to the inn. Once I get back to the innkeeper, that's going to be it for the stream today. Goodbye, everyone. It's going to take me about 5 minutes to get back there, though. I mean, Krendor's top 10 videos did very well. No, they didn't. If anything, he was a good example of how you can't just make a top 10 on anything. He had a handful of them that did well, and the rest of them didn't. And also, none of them were over 10 minutes, so they didn't really mean anything either. Like, if you're making a video and it's less than 10 minutes, you're not making any money on it. Stream is ending. I just got here. Yep. I passed the 2-hour mark and I need to go back to work. I spent all week working on the top 10 hardest raid bosses remake video, and I'm not even halfway done with the script. So I need to rush out something else by the end of the day so that I can have a video out done this week. What is the arrow on the top? That's showing me which quest I need to do next. Classic WoW is boring as hell. Don't know why it's entertaining to watch him replay this. It's so much fun, though. I don't know how you guys aren't having as much fun as I am. Hey, are you going to roll in Wailing Caverns / RFC run tomorrow? No. Like, running dungeons in Vanilla WoW requires me to talk to people. So I'm not going to do that. WoW Classic equals walking simulator. Sure, if you're inefficient in leveling. The best way to level is to literally kill mobs on your way to your point. Because you spend so much time traveling that the most efficient way to do this would be like, you know, to pull this thing right now and kill it on my way over. But I'm just trying to get back to the inn. That's why I'm being inefficient and just avoiding stuff rather than killing everything on my way over. It's not about the money. Here's the thing. If you do something for a living and you're not making money from it, then that's not doing it for a living. That's doing it as a hobby. Like, if I have a series of videos which take me all week to make and they don't make any money or get any views, then I've wasted all of that time working on something for fun, basically, that could have been spent, you know, working on something that actually contributes to paying the rent. When you're a YouTuber, you have to think about stuff like that. Because, like, if you just literally don't care and you do whatever you want and no one watches your stuff, you're not going to be able to pay the bills. And at that point, you're not doing it as a job. You're doing it as a hobby. So if something doesn't do well and doesn't make money, you have to make a decision about whether or not you're going to keep doing it or not. And that's what constitutes failures or successes of a series. So if something doesn't make money, then it's not a success. Peace, friend. Is there even an innkeeper in Camp Tarajo? Or you can do the Kakio thing. It's like, hey, something does really well. I'm never going to do this again because it does well. Because, like, what if people think I'm only doing this for the money? Yeah, don't do that either. That's also dumb. Whoa, look at all this wool cloth I have. Uh-oh, Kakio's in chat. Don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him that, he should make things that will get views. Because that's how you do YouTube for a living. He doesn't like hearing that. Core stone. Ooh, this is expensive. Yeah, here's the thing. Like, Kakio, he's a really smart and talented YouTuber. And he knows, like, what does well on YouTube. And he uses that knowledge to completely avoid doing those topics, which is baffling. It's like, man, I know what would do well, and I have the skills and talent in order to bring those to life. But if I do those, people are going to think I'm doing those just for views, and that's not good. So let's do something else. How about I just do nothing? That's how I'm going to do it. Coarse blasting powder. I need to head back over to the crossroads. Okay, looks like I'm done. Kakio is my spirit animal. Yeah, Kakio also needs to stream on YouTube. But, he would get too many people watching his stream if he did that, so that doesn't make any sense. Kakio likes to do everything on hard mode. Okay, everyone. I'm gonna go now. Shit, I thought I wasn't an innkeeper. Did I run back over here by mistake? YouTube streaming resident sleeper. Okay. Now I can get off. Man, you really like to argue, don't you? Who's arguing? Wait, was I arguing about something? I don't remember. First time I catch your stream, your voice is so weird because you're laughing and not that serious in the videos. Oh yeah. You should try watching one of like Mad Season Show streams too. He's the same way. He's completely different in his streams than he is in his video. Nope, playing classic now. Are you actually playing on... Because I saw you streaming earlier today and then you stopped. You should totally do a stream on YouTube. Not argue, but just never agree with anyone else. I agree with people all the time. What was I even arguing about? I don't remember that. I'm looking in this chat and I don't see anything that I was arguing with. More like just dropping some knowledge. Most people don't do YouTube for a living, so there's these things that you just don't think about. And I don't like to, repeat false platitudes just because they sound pleasant. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go.